50 of the 315 children kidnapped by gunmen from a Catholic school in Nigeria's Niger state on Friday have escaped. The Christian Association of Nigeria says they have been reunited with their families. A major military-led search and rescue operation is underway for the remaining 265 children and 12 teachers who were taken with them. Authorities in several Nigerian states ordered schools to shut following the mass abduction in Niger and another smaller hostage-taking in Kebbi state on Monday when 20 pupils were kidnapped from a boarding school.
Arrested us since Wednesday, so they don't put us inside one room like that. We are 5 girls, so some they them with bottle, some they beat up, some they even choke their the penis, their at night. So they naked us, they video us, everything. They beat us here in the night. So in the morning, we hope we are going to go back in the morning. Since that time, I've been inside that place. So on Sunday, I'm supposed to go home. So they said that there is lockdown. So even give me warning. So my transport, how we go. So they said that on Sunday there is lockdown. So I now say, okay, Tuesday I should go home before they cut me inside room. So one their commander tried to rape me this morning. Before he heard the gunshot and he ran away. I was the only one inside the room. They asked me to join them. I said no, I cannot. I cannot kill my fellow human being for nothing.
So can you just narrate a little what's the kind of things you've seen in that place?
In another development, 38 people abducted from a church service in Kwara State last week were freed on Sunday, the state governor said. 2 people were killed in the attack on Christ Apostolic Church in Aruku. Orders were given for many schools to close in the states of Kebbi, Niger, Katsina, Yobe and Kwara. News of the children's escape brought welcome relief for families and for a country that has been agonizing over the fate of hundreds of schoolchildren abducted in Nigeria's northwest. According to a Christian group involved in the case, the pupils managed to escape between Friday and Saturday in what is being described as a brave and risky attempt to flee their captors. The students and teachers were taken from St. Mary's School in Popuri, Niger State. Earlier reports spoke of 303 students and 12 teachers being taken. The military, police and local vigilantes are conducting a search for the children, combing nearby forests and remote routes believed to have been used by the gunmen. Authorities in Niger State said St. Mary's School had disregarded an order to close all boarding facilities following intelligence warnings of a heightened risk of attacks. The school has not commented on that allegation. The kidnapping of people for ransom by criminal gangs, known locally as bandits, has become a major problem in many parts of Nigeria. The payment of ransoms has been outlawed in an attempt to cut the supply of money to the criminal gangs, but it has had little effect. On Monday, more than 20 schoolgirls were kidnapped from a boarding school in Kebbi State. Authorities there have now ordered all secondary schools and colleges to close. This week's attacks follows claims by right-wing figures in the U.S., including President Donald Trump, that Christians are being persecuted in Nigeria. For months, campaigners, politicians, and media in Washington have been alleging that Islamist militants are systematically targeting Christians. It is suspected that the kidnapping may have been a retaliation for these allegations. The Nigerian government has dismissed this claim. Earlier this month, Trump said he would send troops into Nigeria, guns a-blazing, if the African nation's government continues to allow the killing of Christians. The Nigerian government has called claims that Christians are being persecuted a gross misrepresentation of reality. An official said that terrorists attack all who reject their murderous ideology, Muslims, Christians, and those of no faith alike. In the Northeast, jihadist groups have been battling the state for more than a decade. Organizations monitoring violence say most of the victims of these groups are Muslim because most attacks happen in the majority Muslim north of the country. In the center of Nigeria, there are also frequently deadly attacks between herders, who are mostly Muslim, on farmers, who are largely Christian. However, analysts say these are often motivated by competition for resources, such as water or land, rather than religion. In 2014, 276 girls were abducted from a school in the town of Chibok by the extremist.